Howdy, y'all. Riggs here. Welcome back for take two of today's episode. Yeah, I recorded about, 5 minutes and realized I wasn't recording. Darn it, which really makes this other guy unhappy because there is somebody else in today's episode with me. I don't know where he went. There he is. He's right there, being a really interesting fool of himself. Anyways, that is Frog, and we're checking out one of his mods today. This is not on the workshop yet. But he has named me as a contributor, and he did share it with me, and that's why I love him, because he does do that from time to time when he does tell me he's working on something. So we're on a new map called Don't Flip. I'm very curious as to why it's called that. I guess we'll find out. It's got some interesting looking trails. There's no watch point, so you can see the whole map like right away. A couple big circular ponds, including one that looks like I'm not even sure what that reminds me of. Like a tadpole. Frog, did you have children?
Definitely not.
And then there's this really interesting thing down in the, I guess that would be southwest corner or opposite corner from where you start, that we are going to drive and check out in this big Chevy Suburban. Which, wow. I keep turning on the motor by accident. I was trying to zoom in just a little bit because I just noticed something. Frog is one of the most vain guys you'll see in the modding business. He puts his name on everything in some way, shape, or form. Although I think this one is pretty classy. Right underneath that Custom Deluxe, which is missing the Custom Deluxe logo.
Oh yeah, I took that off of there.
Yeah, you should put that back on. And I got half American or Union flag and half Southern flag in behind the grill. That's really nifty. And so let's get into these add-ons real quick. I'm just trying not to waste any time for stuff I've already talked about. So we have an aftermarket roof rack, which I do like, but I'm not going to put it on because there's another roof rack that I actually do like as even more.
This classic look today.
Got this nice ladder on the rear end because of this lift. If you need to get up to the roof and grab something, you might want a ladder. Otherwise, you'll be having to climb up into your driver's side door or passenger door. And yeah, it would be awkward. So throw on that side step to help you get into the vehicle. Throw some spare tires in the back. I'm not even looking at what they do. So the ladder... Frog just puts fuel everywhere, as we know. Put 1,000 liters in that ladder. Don't know where, but okay. Another 1,000 liters in the side steps.
It's magic.
Another 1,000 liters in the spare tire. I mean, what are you filling it up with? Not air, obviously. Got the stock roof rack, which I really enjoy. And guess what? Another 1,000 liters of fuel in that roof rack. And I don't see anywhere that could hold fuel. And then this light bar, which, by the way, like I was saying, Frog was vain. Look at that bottom light bar on the bumper. Look real closely. Now he's next to me, and you can see it on his vehicle, too. His logo. And then when you turn on the lights, it disappears. So anyways, let's hit the trail, have some fun, and Frog can talk about why he decided on a Suburban.
Because Suburbans are awesome.
I don't disagree with that fact. I own a Suburban.
Oh yeah, I'm actually. I believe my boys at Next Level, they have a Suburban model. The only thing about it, obviously, it'll never be released because it's one of their models. But I could probably get that model from them and make your real life truck.
So how long does it take to fill up this vehicle with fuel?
About 10 years.
Well, at least you're not putting 5,000 liters in everything like you used to.
It varies. This thing's a monster on its own, But the stock tank only takes 50 liters of fuel, so...
Actually, I'd love to...
If you're Tomcat, you're going to be burning a shit ton of fuel in high gears.
Well, hold on. Let's see. Is this Tomcat proof? Nope.
But this build is for my buddy Moxie at Next Level.
Nice.
or next gen. I can't never remember whether it's next level or next gen. I called it next gen last night, but I feel like it's next level. I've just been like, I've got like 30 projects in the air, so.
Yeah, and yet nothing for me yet.
What you mean, buddy? I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Like I said, might have your real life truck soon, so.
Well, I think we know why this map is called Don't Flip.
Yeah, and we're definitely going to be trying not to flip in this big ass
Yeah.
Bertha looking truck here.
Now, I like this a whole lot better than the Excursion. I'm going to tell you that right now.
Oh yeah, but you haven't driven the new Excursion. Ooh.
Yeah,
It's minty.
but first off, there's no problem with this. There's nothing circled for you.
Nah, it's just got a square around it.
Which means it's all good. Although, did you keep the bow tie on the front? Good, she's all dressed out.
It's American flagged, and then of course it's got the hood emblem or the hood
Ornament?
ornament. Yeah, that's the word. It's got the hood ornament with the yellow logo on it.
This thing is a beast. I love it.
Oh yeah. It was built from Moxie. Moxie's.
Oh,
like,
and you know what's even cooler about this thing?
I need help.
Well, that goes without saying.
Don't flip.
Okay, that's not working out very well. Try going this way.
Just go forward, we'll be good. There we go.
Oh, thanks, buddy. Maybe run into a tree. Oh, boy.
Now,
You know, you gotta say that like Mickey Mouse when you say, oh boy. It's like, oh boy, water!
I don't remember if Mox is wanting this released at any point in time, but I know he was, when we were talking about it, he wants at least one version of this bourbon released. So.
Oh yeah. But what's even cooler...
Get to try one of them.
What's even cooler about this mod over most of your previous ones? No purple.
Well, because it's built for somebody, so you know. When I go, I mean, like when I go for a build that's like built, you know, to somebody else's specifications, it's usually not purple. I'm like the only person that likes purple on my trucks.
So if we go left, it kind of takes us around the end of the tadpole's head. So let's do that.
Yeah, we might as well. Go see what that fun little pit type looking area.
I don't know if that lake is or pond or whatever has been named yet, but I'm gonna call it Lake Tadpole.
Lake Tadpole, here we come.
Man, this thing is grippy.
Yeah, it's
a little bit top heavy, but there isn't much it don't or can't get over.
Right.
Uh-oh. Careful. Don't flip.
Don't flip.
Man, wasn't watching where I was going.
Okay. Watch this angle here. Just... I think she needs more flex.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh.
We got it. Oh no. No.
Oh, I just took a screenshot when you did that. I don't know if it made it in.
Oh no, I'm not good. Maybe I'm good. No. In a tree.
Did you make it?
No. I'm kind of a little messed up here, bud.
How am I supposed to do that?
I think the best case scenario will be if you come down over here in front of my vehicle. try and just use the pull on the winch. Might actually get me pulled up enough to where I can let go of the winch and go over.
Oh no!
Oh, you're good. You're good. Buddy.
Wow. I don't know how I survived that, but that's bloody awesome. I'm taking a picture.
Right. Oh my god.
I just realized that Mudrunner mod is not showing up.
Yeah, that's what I said earlier, but I didn't have no Mudrunner mod. First time I flipped. Don't flip.
Yeah, I didn't hear that first part.
You didn't hear the first
Dude, you're like on a tree.
Yeah. It's a little bad. It's a little bad. There we go.
Alright, now we gotta go back up that hill.
I got bushes all in me.
But yeah, this thing says, oh, what, that little hill? Hold my beer.
Hold my beer and watch this. In my
Actually,
case, it's hold my steer.
No, this is a Suburban. It's more like, hold my bourbon, please.
I'm hanging by a moment. Oh, that's a rock.
Or is it hold my scotch, hold my bourbon, hold my beer?
And hold my whiskey. But don't you drink it.
Hey. Hey.
There we go. Oh god.
Wow, that front end is trashed.
Yeah, that's why I don't run simulation on if I don't have my dev tools. Because I'm not looking at that disgusting excuse for damage that...
You know what? You got a very valid point. I'm going to change that right now.
Yeah, just knock it down one notch. That's all you can do. Like, I wish there was a separate, option for damage. You could just be like, turn damage off? Yes. At least the damage, look.
Oh. I don't know how, but I almost flipped.
Yeah, she's big.
But
big.
the thing handles like a monster truck should handle.
Right. It's got that realistic handling. Realistic speed, and for super swampers, it has realistic
Like,
friction.
if you were to put, like, big tractor tires on this thing, I think it would be pretty sweet.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that and actually have an actual little cage underneath.
You want to push?
Oh yeah, a little push will be good. Thank you, buddy. I'll probably give you a little winch pull because you might suffer the same fate of getting a little bottom down there.
Oh, I'm gonna try and get over this thing.
I mean, I was almost over it. She was just struggling on them back tires. Oh yeah. Get that flex going.
Like a pro.
Like a pro. Oh, did you turn the lights on yet? Look at them.
Yeah, my lights are always on. Oh wait.
Not the ones on the light bar.
Oh yeah. Oh, I like that. that looks evil though.
No, yeah. Like, Mox wanted, straight red headlights, but I was like, nah, let's go with, a orangish red on them. That way they don't just look like taillights. Oh, I was looking behind me. Oh,
Alright,
I flipped.
so technically I haven't flipped very bad yet. And I've had...
You just rolled. That's all you did. You just had a rollover.
Give me a second. I just gotta get up over this mound here so I can get in an angle to pull you back up.
Yeah. I've been driving too many stockish vehicles lately, man. Oh. Too far away.
Wow. I'm starting to miss Mudrunner mod.
Right.
Let's put it to there.
I could have just flipped myself over.
Oh.
Alright, go ahead and give it a little tug there. There we go. Alright, we're good. I just have to do a little Austin Powers get turned around without flipping back over. There we go. Don't flip.
Oh man, this is a very interesting trail.
Okay, I rolled over again on this rock.
Well, guess what?
I'm dead in the water.
I can't come and save you.
Did you die too?
Yes, it did. See you back at the garage.
Oh.
Wow, not having Mudrunner mod sucks.
It really does. Oh god. Oh no.
What is going on back there?
Okay. I was getting drug. Hold on, let me make sure I get my repair points and stuff refilled.
Wow, now we're getting into nighttime, and that texture mod that I have, night looks pretty interesting.
I'll have to watch the video and see. Not that I'm not gonna watch the video anyways, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to do that shit.
Well, you know what I'm gonna do here? I'm gonna, yeah, carve a trail, bushwhack it.
I mean, we might as well bushwhack it back to where we were.
I'm on another trail.
Oh, bushwhacking onto the other trail, okay. Hold up, bud. I'll be there in a moment.
Yeah, and we're doing it at night, which is gonna be even more fun.
Yeah? Oh god. Okay, I need to tone that down more.
Oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh.
Don't throw it in high gear if you don't have your diff locking all day long.
Yeah, just stay on the main trail for now. You'll be quicker.
Yeah.
Oh. I'm looking at a hole. It looks like a bottomless pit. Well, I'm sure there's a bottom somewhere. Yeah, there's a bottom. Man, this thing really, truly is a beast. But I just... Oh, I thought I wasn't going to be able to get out of there, but I did.
What in the world? There's some weird stuff going on over here, bud.
What do you mean?
Oh, I'll be back, and then I'll explain. Somebody's outside.
What are you doing?
Somebody's outside.
Oh, okay. Well, while Frog's doing that, and he's ran away for the moment, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to rate this vehicle on the RIGGSimeter. I mean, what do y'all say? 3? No, too low. 4? Still too low. 5? Too high. 4.5? Too low. 4.8 seems to be just right. This is a fun vehicle, and I will be back again and again and again. So when he comes back, we'll go ahead and rate the map. And I'm going to see where this trail goes, or if we already been on this trail. We've already been on this trail. Okay, nighttime, it really can screw you up. And hopefully we don't flip, because then we'll have to be waiting for a long time for Frog to come and rescue us. But I will tell you that without Mudrunner mod, I mean, you get so used to having it and you kind of take it for granted, and then one day it just disappears like it just did today. And it, yeah, kind of, then you got to get used to remembering how to drive without it, you know? It's definitely a game changer. But again, if you're driving the stock trucks on the stock maps, you don't need Mudrunner mod. But when it comes to all these modded trucks and the modded maps, it's kind of nice to have. Wow, that nut is really a pain in the neck. We'll get around this bend here. And then I think we can cut through the trees. The lights even up? There's the lights. Okay. Wow, I'm surprised I didn't have those on yet. Alright, yeah, we keep going through the trees. I just want to get to that one place in the map. I don't care if Frog's with me or not at this point. I don't know if he's even coming back. Okay, so what do we do here? We go straight. Might as well just cut straight through them trees. Yeah. We'll just keep going straight. And we'll cut through the trees back to that other trail, which is right over there. Oh no. Oh, we can still start the vehicle. Okay, that might have been bad. Now, one thing that I really wish that they brought in from Spintires into Mudrunner was the ability to change that clock. So, in Spintires, all you had to do was go into your map, and then the clock was in the bottom left-hand corner here, and you just click and you change to the time you wanted to. You'd obviously use fuel, and it did work in multiplayer. You can skip the night in single player, although it doesn't work in multiplayer, sadly enough. Oh man, I just love this vehicle. Like, this thing works great. Like, look at the suspension travel. Look at the grip levels. Where are we? Okay, we're almost there. Like, is there anything that this thing can't do? I don't know yet. And we will be seeing it back again and again. It's where we turn in. Yeah, we need to turn in about right here. Man, nighttime sucks. Oh, wow. Okay, so this isn't exactly a mud hole like I hoped it was going to be, but this would be a good place to check out if we can get up and out. Oh, maybe not. This thing is just saying, yeah, Hold my beer. Let me go. Alright, so Frog is not back yet. And as much as I'd like to see him come back for y'all, he had a chance. So, unless I completely screw things up on this trail, which, before I even get there, we need to rate the map, which I wish I could have seen more in daylight, but it's a fun map, and it's the guy's first attempt. The map is done by Top Gun Hawk. Very interesting name. I'm guessing he's a fan of the movie Top Gun. I mean, who isn't? And Tony Hawk? Or is Hawk this guy's actually last name? Like, is that his actual last name? Could be. So, anyways, link is in the description for the map, but not the vehicle, because it has not been released yet. So, y'all are going to have to wait. This was a sneak peek to see what Frog is working on. So, remember, y'all, when this mod is released, you saw it here first on RIGGSindoors. And make sure you are subscribed, because we will be checking out the final version when it is released.
Sorry, people.
Oh, and I'm just closing out the video, Frog. And
yeah, I got back and heard you.
yeah, that bald patch isn't really a bald patch. It's like a hole with no mud and a lot of shrubbery. But it's not time, so I couldn't quite see.
Right.
So, anyways, y'all, unless Frog and I completely lose our minds and collide into each other or some random stuff like that, let's see y'all next one.